it? It's your boy ThatHindzGuy. Make sure you spin the block on the like button and subscribe button. You already know the vibes. And if you want to join a group that's all things game entertainment, I suggest you join that F1 Gang Discord. Got the link in the description down below. This week we're going to be talking about Team Synergy and Dragon Ball FighterZ. I thought this would be a good video to make because I've been having this problem for the past 3 years, and I'm pretty sure other people may have this problem too. So we're going to get to the bottom of this problem, and by the end of this video, you and me should have a good sense of what Team Synergy is. What's Team Synergy, you may ask? Well, Team Synergy is how well you and your team perform, meaning their chemistry. Alright. First things first is picking a team. This game has a lot of characters, a lot. So it may be a little bit challenging to find a good team for you, but what I do is I play a bunch of characters, see which characters I really feel familiar with, and then I just smash them into a team. I know after hearing that, you're probably like, yo, what? What are you talking about? Now, hear me out. We're gonna get to the Team Synergy in a minute. There are a lot of factors into building a nice team, and one of the important factors is what type of assist are you running? Are you running the A assist? Are you running the B assist? Or are you just going to be a scrub and use the C assist? The choice is yours. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to use me as an example. So my team consists of Android 16, Jiren, and Super Baby 2. On Android 16, I'm running a B assist mainly because they had buffed this move to the point where it's really good locking down the opponent. Originally, Android 16 would just shoot towards the ground, but now he shoots towards the ground and he shoots in front of him. So this gives a lot of good space between you and the opponent, and it's a full screen move. For Jiren, I've been rocking with the A assist, and it's crazy because I've been using the B assist for a while now, and I just recently switched over to A assist because it's another good move that locks down the opponent really well, and it sets up for a lot of good combos. Lastly, I'm running Super Baby 2's A assist because I'm in love with this move. He shoots out a barrage of key blasts and it comes back, so it could set up a lot of good combos. Now we're at the final stages of picking a team. Now the most important part is placement, team placement. You got to figure out where your characters fit on the team: a point, a mid, or anchor. Point characters are your first pick, so they're initially supposed to put in a lot of damage and have the most benefit from both of your assists. Make sure you're really confident in your first pick because you don't want to end up like me, having your character wiped out clean before he could even pull out a jab. Yeah, it's happened to me. Previously in other teams, I would have Android 16 as my mid character because his damage output is insane, so it would really clean up house once I get that first character out the way. But I decided to switch him out and put him as my point character because it just makes more sense. He has a huge damage output and he really benefits from the assist. If you really want to play Android 16, I suggest you put him as a point or a mid character because he has to benefit off of assist. Now if you really think you that nice, put him as an anchor. I dare you. You're gonna have to pull some at your ass. That's all I'm saying. You could tell just by looking at Android 16, he's a pretty slow character, so he needs some sort of coverage in the neutral, and this is where Super Baby 2's A assist comes into play. Super Baby 2's key barrage goes full screen and it stops your opponent dead in their tracks whether they're blocking or not. And on block, you can use that assist to your advantage because the keys come back, so all you have to do is just keep that block string going and you're good. I could kind of say the same thing for Jiren's assist too, but I use that more on the offensive side than using that as a defensive option. There really isn't much to say about Jiren's assist because it's essentially kind of the same thing with Super Baby 2's assist, except it's not a long range move. So I just use this in combos and essentially just to stop my opponent from moving. So let's talk mid. I feel like mid is a really important position on your team because essentially your mid character has to piggy bank off of the pressure that your point character has dished out. One fatal mistake and your opponent is up now because you're down to your last character. So for that sole reason, Jiren is my mid character because you guys know Jiren has always been a regular on my teams, so it just makes sense with all the experience I have that he's my mid character. Now Jiren can handle things alone, but I really like the fact that Super Baby 2's A assist gives you a lot more room to work with when it comes to creating creative combos. For me, Jiren and Android 16's B assist goes hand in hand, and when I say this, I mean in terms of combos. Whether you're trying to land a switch up combo or a corner combo, this usually leads up to a golden opportunity. Now when it comes to this character heavily relies on his assist because his moves are a little bit unsafe. Since he has a lot of unsafe options because of his key-based moves, he kind of needs assists to cover him. You guys are probably like, yeah, you say he has a lot of unsafe options, but yet you have him as your last character. Usually Goku Black would be my anchor, but I honestly got tired of playing him, so I decided to switch it up and put Super Baby 2. Usually when I'm down to my last character, I tend to play a lot more smarter, so I keep in mind that my character doesn't really have that many options. And this is where I start to play a lot more defensive and I wait for my opponent to make a mistake so I could go in. I usually go for the safest options, which would be the low light and the aerial medium. Now let's review what we talked about in this video already. So we talked about what team synergy is, placement, our character's strengths and weaknesses, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Tell me if it helped out. If you guys enjoyed this week's video, make sure you spin the block on our like button, that subscribe button. You already know the vibes. And if you want to join a group that's all things gaming entertainment, I suggest you join that F1 Gang Discord. The link is in the description down below. Sorry for the delay, and see you guys next week.